Xenomorph Prime was the fourth planet orbiting the star Achilles II in the Achilles System. It was the home planet of the Xenomorph XX121, but it was also home to many other species. Xenomorph Prime was a large planet, about the same size as Earth. It had 3 major land areas and a small ocean, all hidden behind 2 stars. The xenomorphs on Xenomorph Prime were found not to be native to the planet, but it was unclear how they arrived there. It could be that they were brought there on purpose, involved in a failed experiment, or came from a crashed spaceship. Still, the xenomorphs took over the world and built large structures called hives, with at least one containing a queen mother. The weather was always like twilight, warm and sticky, and people could easily breathe the air. The land was mostly flat, but the planet had many shallow salty seas, swamps, and dry deserts. The areas taken over by xenomorphs were also covered in a sticky substance called hive resin. The xenomorphs on Xenomorph Prime were faster and stronger than those from other places, likely because they had different hosts to grow from. At first, all xenomorphs were part of one group, but when the Super Queen died, they split into 2 separate factions. These groups started to compete with each other and became aggressive, attacking one another as soon as they saw each other. These aliens were called Black and Red. In the comic books, they were depicted as having hard outer shells and different colors. The comic book editors stated that the colors were only used to help distinguish the different groups. They didn't mean to suggest that the second hive was literally red. It probably refers to black and red ants. The leaders of all xenomorphs are the rarest type, called the Queen Mother. They are the most unusual kind of xenomorph. There have been many queens, but only a few Queen Mothers are known to have existed. As their name implies, they are the top tier of xenomorphs, even higher than the queens. The planet had very few plants, but did have some native animals, including birds, mammals, and reptiles. There was also a mysterious species that competed with the xenomorphs, making it their only natural enemy. These creatures resembled cynodonts, which predate mammals and are often called mammal-like reptiles. They had light-colored skin, bright orange eyes, clawed fingers, and walked on 4 legs. They were capable of fighting a xenomorph and were seen scratching and biting it, which indicated that the acid in its blood didn't harm them. Their blood was black. Instead of one group being higher or lower than the xenomorphs in the food chain, they appeared to coexist in the same area and compete with each other, which helps control their populations. For a long time, the Yautja captured facehuggers from queens and took them to other planets to help create xenomorphs for hunting. In the 2190s, a team led by Billy Wilkes and a robotic version of Ellen Ripley arrived on a planet to capture the Queen Mother. This sparked a civil war between 2 young Queen Mothers. A team led by billionaire Daniel Grant went on a quest to collect royal jelly so they could create Xenozip. They found themselves in the middle of a conflict and destroyed the red xenomorph hive, killing the Red Queen Mother. Without their queen, the remaining red xenomorphs were wiped out by their enemies, the black xenomorphs. After the events of AVP 2010, the elite clan went to a planet for their biggest hunt. The Weyland-Yutani Corporation was also there, and they were seen moving Specimen 6 off the planet BG-386 on one of their ships. Whether xenomorphs have a home planet depends on whether you think the movies Prometheus and Alien Covenant are part of the official story. The comic books about the planet were created before the movie. Prometheus revealed that David created the xenomorphs using a substance called black goo, which was made by the engineers. I believe that xenomorphs are a mysterious and ancient species that exist in nature. I think this idea is more interesting and thought-provoking than the notion that they were created by David, as shown in Prometheus and Covenant. Please tell me in the comments if you like xenomorphs as a natural species, or if you think they should be created by people. Also, do you think Alien, Romulus will continue the story from the previous movies or change it? Thanks for watching. Please take a look at one of these other videos on the screen, and I'll see you in the next one.